Hi, it's me, Dr. Korax, with the fifth edition of the Daily Trope, coming to you from Rhetoric City, where the truth does not speak for itself. Today's trope is, let's see here, I should probably know. Well, that's the way it goes. Paenismus, expressing joy for blessings obtained or an evil avoided. The title of the short story exemplifying the trope is Clear the Streets. Tiny Tim was dead. Thank God. I was sick of his crippled little boy shtick, limping around on his crutch like he owned the world, with dark rings under his eyes and that stupid tweed cap he got at the Salvation Army thrift store when he was a kid. After Dickens gave him a starring role in A Christmas Carol, you couldn't shut him up with his incessant, "God bless you, one and all." He had learned to twirl his crutch like a baton, and he performed in front of the stock exchange, singing "Tomorrow" from the musical Annie and "The Good Ship Lollipop," one of Shirley Temple's most popular songs. He was 32 when someone threw a hand grenade at him from a passing car. He died instantly. There was rampant speculation concerning his death until the police determined it wasn't an accident. A grenade fragment was found with fingerprints on it. They were run through the FBI and were traced to Rambo McStain, owner of Switchblade City, where he sold spring-assisted knives to handicapped people, seniors, and others who just like to see them flash open in a dimly lit alleyway or a darkened living room. He gave lessons on proper stabbing techniques. Clients would practice on dummies with the best stabbing spots marked clearly so they could drive the knife in. Throat-slitting practice was included free of charge. Rambo was clearly bad and helped keep the homicide rate high in Hot Dog City, named for the Sweeney hot dog factory that dominated the town's economy and cultural interests. But throw a hand grenade at Tiny Tim? So what if Rambo touched the hand grenade? Chief Mongadelli didn't believe it was Rambo. Where was the motive? Why on earth would Rambo murder Tiny Tim? He asked Mayor Shimmy. The mayor just smiled and nodded his head. It was 9 a.m. and he was drunk already, sitting behind his desk sipping gin through a red plastic straw. He was last stone cold sober when his wife ran off with his accountant in 2020 on their 9th wedding anniversary. Now he was drunk, depressed, and angry all the time. The mayor sat up straight. He said, "Arrest that goddamn accountant." The chief did what he was told, and the goddamn accountant was found guilty as hell by a jury consisting of the mayor's closest friends and relatives. He was executed the next day, and his dead body was placed on display in the Destiny Mall parking lot. The local turkey vultures caught scent of him and quickly devoured his remains. His picked bones were donated to Hot Dog High School to be used in biology classes and ethics classes. All was well now in Hot Dog City, but then, one day, a hunchback named Quasi Dobro showed up, walking the streets yelling, "Sanctuary!" He wanted to make Hot Dog City a sanctuary city, sheltering miscreants like illegal aliens. He played the guitar and sang protest songs in front of the stock exchange, yelling, "Sanctuary!" between sets. His days were numbered. Well, there you have it. There was like a message flashing on my screen here. I hope this got recorded right. Don't forget, if you're developing an interest in tropes, the Daily Trope, www.dailytrope.com has, I guess, thousands of examples of all the tropes in the so-called Western tradition, from metaphor to xylophone. No, I guess xylophone isn't really a figure of speech, but you could think it was, because it has phone on the end of it, xylophone. Maybe it's like putting an X on the beginning of every word that you speak. I don't know, like extra, X-ray, things like that. But anyhow, I hope you're enjoying the Daily Trope. I see that I got one view, And that was it, and there hasn't been any since, so maybe just look at it for a second so it looks like I got 2 views, or maybe 3. So anyway, have a great day, and remember, in Rhetoric City, the truth does not speak for itself.